Hey everybody, my name is Joe Zeidler, and I'm here to talk to you about an idea that I am pitching to PieTown TV. That is pietown.tv. Their email address is pietown@pietown.tv. The show's name I want to create is Fire Station Renovation. And the premise of this show is going across the country helping the volunteer fire station departments renovate their stations, because as a former fire police officer in Pennsylvania, I've seen it firsthand. A lot of fire stations go unrepaired, and there's a lot of upgrades that are needed that can make it where a fire person wants to come and volunteer. Right now, the fire service is lacking severely in volunteers, and there's a lot of reasons for it. It's personal, it's socioeconomics, it's infighting within the department. You're losing firefighters every day because there's so much infighting within departments. Now, renovating a fire station may seem like a small thing and not a big deal. But in my eyes, renovating a fire station will do many things for the community. First, it'll create a sense of pride in the community. It'll create a sense of, hey, that is a place where those brave people leave out of every day. It's clean. It's safe for them. It's upgraded. Hey, if it has a rec hall that hadn't been used, that's the way a fire station's making money. A lot of fire station volunteers always rely on fundraisers, boot drives, private, public, federal, and state funding. And a lot of them are not meeting their needs. And the fire station itself is the most neglected, because you're going to keep the firefighters in quality gear. You're going to keep the firefighters in a safe apparatus and with safe equipment. So the fire station gets neglected, but there's a problem with that. I firmly believe that we can acquire and retain volunteers by having a good place for them to go and feel that it's a sense of pride within themselves. Where maybe these high schoolers and college kids who are wanting to volunteer don't feel they have the space or time, between their studies and all. Give them computer areas. Don't make them bring their laptop. Have a computer station set up for them. That way they can just come in and sit down and do their work, and they're there. If a call comes up, they can run it and go. Have designated training areas. A lot of stations have to go to other departments for training. Have training areas right there. And it gives a sense of pride in the community. You drive by some of these firehouses, and they are run down. They are not upkept very well. And you're like, that's the ones that are serving me. That's who I'm putting my safety in. That's who I'm trusting in. So if you see a well-designed, well-maintained firehouse, it gives that community a sense of pride of, those are my people. They're the ones, if anything goes wrong, I can come out there. And another thing that we need to do is create spaces, like I said, lacking of volunteering. But the daytime, and there's a lot of overlap where the station is not properly staffed. And that can be eliminated by putting a rec room in the station. People who have downtime, especially the younger ones, put in a gaming area. Put in an area where they can do things, and the older guys can come in and hang out, have coffee, talk. Make it a sense of community within the department, because there's a lot of infighting in the departments right now between the chiefs, deputy chiefs, lieutenants, officers, and the general fire people. And that can be, I feel, solved in a lot of ways, because if you have people commingling with each other every day, you'll find out more about them. You'll find out who they are, what their sense of dedication to the department is, and what they want to achieve in life. And so many calls I've went out on, we run the call, come back to the station, drop the apparatus off, and leave and go home. Very little time talking, mingling, and things like that. I think that having an area to talk, communicate, hang out will help the interdepartment personnel, which in turn helps the community, because when you have a safe internal place in the department, you definitely will have a safer community. A lot of departments are closing, or they're combining service areas. Mutual aid is a big thing. Other departments running to help other departments. Now, with fire station renovation, it would be my goal to go out there and help a fire station one at a time and help these communities that we may not come to with resources to show them how to get the stuff they need to renovate their fire station, with community help, with community volunteers, with community donations, with business donations. If we can't come to them, we want to give them the tools to do it themselves. But I think this could be something good. If you like the idea, comment here, and also go to Pytown, pytown.tv or pytown@pytown.tv, and that's their email. And drop me a note. Tell them that you saw this video. Put a link to this video, and tell them that I sent this in today on 1/16/24 for their review as a pitch. And tell them you think it'd be a great idea, because I think it would help the communities. I think it would help the firefighters themselves. And who knows? It can be a thing that makes communities that were not strong together stronger together. Thanks, and you have a great day.